Hello, Steve White, TrekBoy89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, I just saw the trailer preview for Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 7, Subspace Rhapsody. I never thought I would see a serious science fiction show like Star Trek suffer an indignity like this. I really never did. I don't understand why these people hate Star Trek so much that they have to drain every ounce of integrity or seriousness out of this show and just turn it into this mindless, just dumbed down joke. It's literally a joke. They literally have people singing and dancing in the corridors, on the ship. It's I mean, when they did it in Buffy, there was they pulled it off in Buffy because Buffy had an element to it of sort of self-consciousness and sort of parody on some level that they sort of. Star Trek was never that sort of show. It's just I need to. That's better. It's just. I'd heard they're doing a musical. I think I denied it. I just denied it. I just pretended I didn't hear that. I just thought that's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, it's happening, and it's just it's as someone who loves Star Trek, who grew up with Star Trek, who respects Star Trek and science fiction, and always had to fight for it because people always put it down and always insulted it and always dismissed it as a joke, as something for kids, ray guns and aliens, and to have to explain why it mattered, why how it was serious, why it had integrity, what made it real, what made it important, why the messages, the stories, the allegory, the just the meanings, just everything in it mattered. To have to argue that and against ignorant people who just saw it as a silly show from the 60s about ray guns and people pointed ears, just that mentality of people, and to try and to see over time science fiction and Star Trek get some respect from people, and eventually people saw the show and saw that it actually did have something to say and it was serious. And then to see these people turn it around and turn it into a joke and dumb it down and make it just like a science fiction, just a drama in space, where it's all about people's personal interactions and relations, where the science fiction elements of the show are in the background behind the C plot. And just the main part of the story is just the people's, emotional lives. And it's not that I have a problem with emotions, and it's not that I have a problem with, crew members using those things to guide them, not just the traditional militaristic sort of ideals. It's not that. It's just that's the focus. The story, the science fiction, all those elements that made Star Trek so great, at least the first 2 seasons and the first couple of seasons of Next Gen as well, they've just been dragged out of it, and it's just this dumbed down song and dance number, literally, just for dumb people to watch and just be like, oh yeah, I relate to those people, they're just like me, and they're just going through their life, they just happen to be in space in the 24th century, but everything they deal with is the same as what we deal with on Earth, because nothing's changed. It's just, they've taken the point, they've taken Star Trek's integrity, they've taken its dignity, and I'm just like, what's left? I tried so hard with Strange New Worlds because I liked the characters, I liked the actors, I liked a lot of the visuals, the art design, a lot of things about it worked, but they just kept recycling the same old Star Trek stories, not actually exploring any new worlds, any Strange New Worlds, not actually doing any science fiction stories, just being another drama in space. I saw that, I was like, it hurts my heart to see Star Trek just stripped of its dignity and its intelligence. it just makes me sad. It just does. I'm going to go... I don't know if I can make myself watch this episode. I don't know if I can do it. It was bad enough seeing Spock turned into a teenager because he was turned fully human, and instead of exploring that and exploring what that meant to him, being all human, they just made a joke out of him, made him into a teenager running around getting drunk and binging on food and falling. It's just, that's the level that this show has been operating at, or reduced to, because it's had a couple of good moments, a couple of good episodes, but then they do this. It's just, it's dead, Jim.